Proverbs 1 verse 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and instruction. Short explanation. This short sentence carries two linked truths. First, the fear of the Lord isn't primarily terror, but a reverent awe, a humble recognition that God is wise, just, and morally ultimate. The posture opens us to true understanding because it removes the presumption that we already have all the answers. Second, the beginning of knowledge means that real learning starts with humility before truth. Finally, fools despise wisdom and instruction contrasts the humble learner with someone proud and closed off. A fool rejects correction, avoids teaching, and locks themselves into error. Why it still matters today. We live in an era of loud certainty. Social media amplifies opinions. Short attention spans reward confident sounding, but shallow claims, and the pace of change tempts us to cling to quick fixes. Proverbs 1:7 is a corrective, humility over hubris. In a culture that prizes being right and viral, the verse invites us to begin every inquiry, scientific, moral, personal, with humility. Humility makes us teachable and better at discernment. Discernment over noise. Beginning of knowledge reminds us that information wisdom. We can have endless data but still be foolish if we reject trusted guidance, tested disciplines, or correction. Community and correction. The modern myth of the lone genius is flattering but incomplete. Wisdom often arrives through mentors, critique, and repeated practice. Rejecting instruction isolates and impoverishes us. Ethics and power. Leaders in politics, business, and tech who despise correction create harm. A fear of the Lord mentality grounds leadership in accountability and conscience, vital in a world where choices scale quickly. Practical, everyday applications. Before sharing a hot take, ask, what could I be missing? That pause is the fear of God reflex. It buys you humility and accuracy. Seek instruction deliberately. Find a mentor, read widely, take feedback seriously. If you want to grow, choose teachers who challenge and refine you. Practice confessing mistakes and learning publicly. That models teachability for children and colleagues. In decision-making, weigh not just what's efficient, but what's just. Reverent awe of God's standards reintroduces moral depth into choices that otherwise reduce to metrics. A gentle challenge. Proverbs 1.7 invites a posture rather than a one-time decision. Start small. Welcome correction this week. Listen more than you speak, and let reverence and humility shape how you pursue knowledge. Over time, those little choices make you wiser and kinder in a noisy, fast-moving world.